Learned how to be content. And I think that's key. It says, Christ has strengthened me. He's learned to tap into a grace that when the earthly graces aren't there, he's learned to tap into his citizenship of heaven. I am a citizen of heaven. I know there was a grace there. He's not just a Roman citizen. He's a citizen of heaven, and he taps into that. Verse 14, nevertheless, you have done well that you shared in my distress. He's saying, look, through all that, man, I'm glad that you shared in some of my need and you felt that and given. Verse 15, now you Philippians know also that in the beginning of the gospel, when I departed from Macedonia, no church shared with me concerning giving and receiving, but you only. Can I tell you what a profound statement that is? Now, I feel this pain. I feel this pain quite so much. When he says it, it hits me quite a chord in me, okay? Because I can relate to this. He's saying very specifically here, hey, I have preached to many churches. I have helped start most of the churches here that are in most of the regions here, and you are the only ones who have shared with me in the concerns of giving and receiving. And now, I'm not going to get into this whole message, but it's a profound statement saying, Paul's saying, hey, these one people, you guys are the ones, and you guys have even faltered here and there, but you are the one church that have really gotten this message of giving and receiving. And he's grateful for that, but he's also saying, hey, I've shared this message and not everyone is following my example. This is maybe why one of the reasons he talks with such love and affection to the church of Philippi as well, because not only do they say that they love him and care about him, but they're also giving when other people are not. And what does the Bible say? Where your treasure is, there your heart is also. We said again, where your treasure is, that means where your wallet is, there your heart is also. Do you want to know where your heart is not? Well, wherever your money is not, your heart is not. Okay? So that's a big thing. If your money is not there, then most likely your heart is not in it either. So let's just put another thing. If your money is not in the work of the Lord, neither is your heart in the work of the Lord. All right? It just kind of goes hand in hand. It's pretty evident. So if you're wondering, why do I lack heart for the things of God or for the work of the Lord? Then you wonder, is it because maybe my treasure is not following that which my voice and my mouth is saying? And that can happen so easily, but I just look at what Paul is saying here. And this is kind of what he's describing. He's like, no, you guys have given. I know where your heart is. Your heart is with me. And he calls them beloved. He loves this church. And he communicates them in a very different way from some of the other ones. And so he says here, we keep going here. So that was verse 15. He says that no church share with me concerning giving and receiving, but you only. Verse 16. For even in Thessalonica, you sent aid once and again for my necessities. Look at what he's saying, necessities. He's not saying desires or wants. Necessities. These were things that he really needed. And Philippi gave it to him while he was in another church. They sent it to him, which is just amazing and beautiful. He says, look, not that I seek the gift, but I seek the fruit that abounds to your account, which I think is beautiful. And I correlate with that desire, that he wants the fruit that abounds to them. He wants them to be prosper, and he knows that this aspect of giving and receiving will prosper them. Okay, and so this is where he's speaking to that. This is going to prosper you, and this is what I'm seeking. I'm seeking the fruit that abounds to your account.